What is going on, everybody? It's nice to see you on another video. If this is your first time to the channel, what's going on? How's it going? If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, go hit it down below. Allows you to keep up with some great, entertaining, and fun outdoor content. If you already are, welcome back. I really appreciate you. We're out on the beach, got a decent little walk. We just have some basic Bama saltwater pompano rigs tied on, a couple 9-foot rods, and Mom is with me today. It is a beautiful day outside, but we got a decent walk. We'll get out on the beach, get baited up, and see what we can do. Dang, it is beautiful right now. Man, water's kind of like that greenish color. That's not terrible at all. Beautiful day. Let's take a quick moment just to listen to the waves crashing. So I am using these Anglers Fish and Mate metal sand spikes. They're some of my favorite. They are kind of hard to find, but if I can find them, I'll try to link them down in the description below. Someone give me a 2-ounce pyramid weight. The rig we're both using, this one's Mom's. This is my hand-tied Bama saltwater pompano rig. It's just a pink float, pink bead, and a 1/0 circle hook on 20-pound fluorocarbon. 2 of those coming down to a clip that I'm going to clip the pyramid weight on. And like I said, Mom's using the pink one. I got like a yellowish orange one that works pretty well. I don't get too caught up on color. They all like bright colors, but I'm going to use this Fish Bite Sand Flea. It's just a synthetic cut bait. You just cut a small piece off, put it on there with your shrimp, and if your shrimp gets picked off, or if you cast your shrimp off, this will stay on the hook for a while. And this one's the Easy Flea Sand Flea, so it's a strip, and we're just going to bait both of these hooks on the rig the same way. You just take a small piece of cut shrimp, take a piece of my Fish Bite. Some braid scissors work really well to cut this. Small piece is all you need. And all this looks like is a little bitty sand flea with an egg sac in the surf. These type of shrimp are not prevalent in our surf zone. We're just using this shrimp to look like something natural out there. So this is going to imitate a little sand flea or a little ghost shrimp that's hanging out in the surf zone. And that's why we did the little Fish Bites with that piece of shrimp on there. We're gonna bait both of these hooks up, let Mom cast out, and then I'm gonna bait mine up with the same thing. And the floats and the beads are there to attract these fish and keep your bait suspended off the bottom. And we chose a 2-ounce pyramid weight. You wanna use the minimum amount of weight that you can get away with. There we go, right in that darker area of the water in between us and that sandbar. But this rod is set. Now it's just a waiting game. There's a lot of little bitty bait fish hanging around, like little bitty hardtails and pinfish out in the surf that will eat the shrimp first. But we have that Fish Bites on there, so we don't have to worry about our bait being completely gone. Got a nibble?
What?
Yeah, I got a little bit of nibbles. Probably a little pinfish or hardhead.
On yours maybe, on mine it's probably big giant something.
Big giant something. All right.
No, probably.
I like that species. I'm gonna check my bait. It got thumped. Got a little bit of weight on there. I don't know what the heck I have though. Ah, you can't see it. And there's actually a stingray attached to it. It just didn't stay hooked. It was like a dinner plate sized stingray. That was crazy. I mean, I'm looking through polarized sunglasses so you can see a little bit better. Normally you can see the water a lot better in the sandbars with glasses that are polarized. Check that out. That was weird. I knew something was up because a 2-ounce weight doesn't produce that much drag with a 9-foot rod and 30-pound braid. So I'm gonna rebait up again. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Got something. See, with circle hooks, you just start putting pressure on it and start reeling. You don't have to set the hook very hard. Let's see what I got. Oh man, it's got some good weight to it. I hope it is a pompano. That would be awesome. It's got some good weight to it. Oh, don't be anything. Oh, okay, I know what that is. That's a freaking ladyfish. It's a ladyfish, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise known as a skipjack or poor man's tarpon. Come on. Oh, it's 2 of them. I got 2 ladyfish on. Don't tear up my rig. Check that out. I got 2. Okay, one came off. Get back in. Get back in the water. He's gone. And then the other one is right here. That's awesome though. That's pretty fun. That was actually very exciting for a moment. But these are ladyfish, poor man's tarpon, skipjack, gonna let you go. Really good redfish and crab bait and shark bait, snapper bait, pretty much anything other than eating quality. Both of them are hooked on my pompano rig here with the fish bites and the shrimp. I do need to grab some more fish bites for this bottom hook and some more bait. That was really exciting. So they fought hard, twice the fish on one rig. That's always fun, but they were ladyfish, so not really any good table fare. Not the highest quality fish, but it was better than nothing. Now, ladyfish have a pretty rough sandpaper-like mouth, so you do want to check your leader. But the cool thing about pompano rigs is that float and that bead really protects the first part of your leader when you get a fish like that. You still want to check it, but this is still good, and this bottom one's still good. So I baited up with some more fish bite sand flea and a small piece of shrimp, and we're going to cast back out. Let's get something out. I get asked a lot, how do you cast a bailless reel? It's really simple. I bring it to where the roller of the reel is closest to the rod. You grab it with your finger, lift it off the roller. I like to move the roller away, and that's simple as that. So you'll hold it back and cast just like you would anything else. Now, this is a part that can confuse some people. What you do is you grab the line with your finger like that, and I hold it down here just like this and start reeling, and it'll go right on the roller. If you want to see that again, you can rewind it, but it's really easy, or I'll show you again. Hold the line down, reel, and it'll go right on the roller just like that. Really simple. There's a fish right there. I just made that cast, and there's a fish. Feels kind of small. Let's see what you are. I really didn't get a chance to set it in the rod holder. And what do I have? A little bitty juvenile Jack Crevalle. This is a baby Jack Crevalle. They're hard fighters. It's crazy how these things can get to be like 30 something pounds and that big and fight so hard. They make a funny noise. You do need to watch out for the two little spikes they have where their tail right there on the bottom of them, but I'm gonna let you go. These are pretty abundant out there. There you go, bud. That was cool. That was cool. Another species for the day. Let's make another cast. So 2 ladyfish, 1 little bitty Jack Crevalle. So I'm not really on the most highest quality of species right now, but still very fun. And you don't even have to walk out that far to get a cast, especially with the 9-foot rod. If you had something a little shorter, you could walk out a little bit, or you could cast a little bit closer in, try for some bigger whiting. That's set. Now it's another waiting game. Oh, there's a bite. Not a very big one, but it did cause my line to go slack. Let's see if I got it. Okay, I got it now. Tighten my drag down a little bit because I run a loose drag when it's in the rod holder. This feels like a little bit better fish. Don't know what it is, but it definitely feels better. What the, oh wow, okay. I don't think you can get any more junky than this unless I got a hard head catfish on. But I have a little bitty ladyfish, little bitty skipjack. I'm not making this up, this is funny. Throw that out. And then I have a remora. This is like a very slippery, but this is a shark sucker pretty much. It's called a remora. If I can get a grip on them and show you, they have a suction cup on the top of their head. It looks like your sole of your shoe, but that's how they stick to sharks, whales, and other creatures out there, and they eat all the scraps. This one's just hanging out. This is a little bitty baby. We're gonna toss him back. They're kind of a junky fish, but still pretty cool. Sometimes they can stick on your arm like that. See, he's stuck to my arm. That's how they stick to sharks, but I don't want him stuck there forever. See if he'll let go and get back in the water. Come on. There he goes. Bye-bye, bud. Nothing crazy, but it's still pretty fun nevertheless. Well, even though they're not the highest quality fish, it is fun to get bites out in the surf. Neither one of those fish, the ladyfish nor the remora, have teeth. So you don't have to watch out for teeth, but they do have kind of a sandpapery mouth that can be kind of rough. But a pair of needle nose pliers or some sort of hook out device is pretty much necessary when fishing saltwater, just to help you get that hook out. But the circle hooks, majority of the time, they'll be right there in the corner of the mouth. So it makes pretty easy hook removal. Got some more shrimp and fish bites. Okay, let's see what else we can catch. I've had these rod holders for a while, but I just don't notice they have a measuring device on there. Huh, that's pretty handy. My Pier cart has one too, so that's all I use, but that's actually pretty handy. Oh, it just got smacked. Feels like something junky again. Yeah, I got whatever it is. Got it. Tighten that drag down a little bit, not completely. Oh man, it's got some weight. Do I have another double or what? That's a possibility. Come on, let's see what you are. Oh man, the epitome of the worst saltwater fish you can catch is a hardhead catfish.
Yeah,
I hate these things. You definitely have to watch out for their fins. They have an incredibly painful sting if you get finned by one. Oh, you don't have to worry about their whiskers. That's not the whiskers that get you, it's the tips of the fins. But luckily my circle hook's right there in the corner of his mouth, so I'm gonna take it out. That easy. I was gonna say take my pliers, but that came out really good. So let's toss you back without getting stung. But it doesn't take long for these things to find your bait when the water dirties up. That is crazy. How the wind shifted out of the west and just brought in all that dirty bay water and lagoon water over this way. There you go. Whew. Swim out. Not really what I want. Still fun. Pulled kind of hard, but I really despise hard heads. All right, make another cast. Oh, line just went slack. What kind of crap do I have this time? Oh, dang. Okay. What do I have? Oh, no, it came off. Dang it. Sitting here messing around, make sure the camera is on. And it came off. So mom just caught a little bitty juvenile cobia. They look just like the remora, except they don't have a sucker thing on top of their head. But these are very regulated fish, but we tossed him back, so he's good to go. Hey, that was cool. That actually counts as a pretty good species, as a cobia, even though he wasn't legal. But those cobia actually get up to like 90 to 100 and something pounds. On average, they're like 40 to 50 pounds. Most of the time you sight fish for them or throw some baits at them out in the Gulf. But they're near shore fish, and a lot of the juvenile species are out in the surf. It's not impossible to catch a big legal one from the surf, but just not very common. The remora and the cobia look really similar when they're small like that because of the lines on them. But if you look on the top of their head, the remoras have that sucker on them. The cobia just have a solid, straight, hard head. But that was pretty cool. Add to the species list. Well, we're gonna pull the lines in and head home. That was a fun afternoon of fishing. Wasn't the most high quality fish ever, but it's better than getting skunked. Mom caught that juvenile cobia. I caught a remora, few ladyfish, hardhead catfish, and a juvenile jack crevalle. So pretty cool multi-species surf fishing trip. We were just using shrimp and then the easy flea, sand flea fish bite. You can catch pompano year round. That's the primary target of what most people go surf fishing, including us. But the springtime and the fall are usually the best times. So it's just right around the corner where the pompanos start being a little bit more prevalent in the surf and coming up a little more shallower. And you have less bait thieves out there because the ladyfish and the juvenile jacks are kind of hard to keep your bait away from. But that's where the fish bite comes in handy. But I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, if you want some Bama Saltwater merch, I'll link it down in the description below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Go hit it down below. Allows us to keep up with some great, fun, and entertaining content. If you already are, I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, there's a like button down below. Hit that as well. We will see you on the next episode. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.